Welcome to Strategy Battle Gamers, and GBHL YouTube video. You're here with your host GBHL Damian, and this is my hobby vlog number 28. And I'm here with my 6 elves. Now, if you've been following these vlogs, you know that I was going to come back here, and my hope for this hobby vlog, my last one was 2 weeks ago, was that these 6 elves would be finished. And in a move, and some exciting news that will surprise precisely no one, they're not done. So by way of excuse, it's been 2 weeks, but as I think I said, it was my birthday last week, and I basically had a kind of week off of various bits and bobs with friends visiting and stuff, so no painting time at all. I really only had a week, and I have made some decent progress with them. If you have a look, they're at the stage where the first set of highlights have been done. So essentially they've been cleaned up from the shading stage, so every colour has had one coating, including the hideous and time-consuming, soul-destroying process of doing the gold. As I'm sure you know by now, all this gold's painted by hand, so every kind of little bit has to be painted in individually. I've also painted their faces. The faces are finished, if you see, and they've had eyes done in them. They're looking pretty good. I start to kind of see the end of the light when I get to this stage with them. But the way I'm painting them, they all need at least one more highlight. I mean, like every colour needs one more highlight to really make them pop and bring them to life and match the rest of the army. But I'm pleased with how they're coming along. It's just unfortunately been a bit not found as much painting time as I wanted. I love that elf. I love that guy. Really good model. So I'm pretty pleased with how they're coming, but not perhaps quite as much progress as I hoped ultimately. I was pleased with the faces as well. I always worry with faces and helmets on warriors that they're going to, as soon as they go wrong, you're going to have to spend a lot of time working on it, but they all played quite nicely this time and didn't need much work at all. So I've got these 6 here. It is frustrating to have not finished them, if I'm honest, but I've just been horrendously busy at work, to be honest. It's Monday evening as I record this, or it's going up a day late. And I'd really hoped to come home and get a few hours painting this night, but I just haven't had the chance at all. I'm just absolutely rammed at work, marking at the moment, so I'm working long hours at the moment during the day and then coming home and marking all evening. It's fairly hideous. So it has impacted on this, but it's not the end of the world because I've done a lot of the highlights. So as I said, every colour now gets one more highlight, and then the cloaks after that get another 2 highlights. So there's 3 more layers to go on the cloaks, and then the armour gets a final wash after that. So there is still a relatively long way to go. I'm looking at about at least 6 hours work and more to finish these. But I am now genuinely hopeful, although I was hopeful last time, that I could have these finished by next week. We shall have to see. But again, I've got a bit of painting time this week. I've got tomorrow evening, potentially Tuesday, Thursday evening, and some time on Saturday, which hopefully I can get these guys done. But the good news is, if you've been following my elf blog, really, I'm enjoying painting these guys. I really didn't like the last 6, and these guys, I think because it's been a while and I've been painting them quite slowly, I'm actually quite enjoying the process. I won't be sad to see the back of them, but it's certainly not as bad as it could have been. So that is the update on the 6 elves. Also, in preparation for the next stuff that's coming up, I undercoated the other 2 models. So this was my Legolas conversion. He's now been undercoated, and Thranduil's been undercoated as well, because he'll be the next one I start painting. He's the one that absolutely, fingers crossed, has to be done for the league final. Of course, if he's not, I'll just take him on foot, because I've got the foot version done. It just saves me 10 points. I'll just put another elf in the army. But I'd really like to take him on, because he's such a cool model and you kind of want him mounted, even though he's arguably better when he's on foot. But so he's next. He's staring at me as the kind of incentive to finish these 6 elves, so I can start working on him. So there we go. I've now got 3 weeks of painting time to before the league finale, and these are the guys I'd really like to have done in that time. We've got Tariel as well, remember, but I think already I'm realising that Tariel's not going to be done. But by the time I come back, I should have a vlog next week. These 6 elves should be done. I'm not going to promise, but I really, really hope they should be done. And I think Thranduil will be started. That's my hope. Although, if you are following these things, you'll know that was exactly the hope I had 2 weeks ago for my last blog. But I think it's more achievable this time. So hopefully, be seeing you next Monday to see these 6 finished and Thranduil started. Will it happen? Who the hell knows? You know me. But yes. So other than that, I hope everyone's having a great week. The extended edition of the Battle of 5 Armies is out. Mine arrived yesterday, and myself and Tom and Macklin and Lily and Emma are all going to be watching it on Wednesday night, and then recording a super special episode of the Palantir to discuss it. So that's our plan, which is quite exciting, but obviously there won't be any painting time then. But yeah, there we go. So a bit of an update on more Mirkwood Elves from Damian, as always seems to be the way these days. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that brief look at what I've been up to. Until next time, don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. Support your hosts by clicking on the links below. Support your hobby and happy strategy battle gaming.